Oh, honey, according to this article, it's so obvious that I'm guilty. Why waste the taxpayers' money on a trial?
Don't go there. We're staying optimistic, remember?
Yeah, I don't know, though. I mean, that article, it's pretty convincing. You know, it's got other people convinced, too. I mean, I'm actually doubting myself. Did I kill her? Did I poison her? Am I a cold-blooded killer?
Stop.
What the hell's going on here?
Just, I'll get it. Stay positive, remember? Positivity.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. We've been climbing the walls. Please tell us you have some good news.
What now?
Kevin has been up all night trying to ID the woman in the security footage.
Hey, let me just take a guess. You have no idea who the hell she is and no idea why the hell she's visiting my father.
Guys, I tried.
Well, try harder. This woman is the key to proving that Victor is framing Adam, Kevin.
That may be, but she ducked every camera. We can't see her face in a single shot. All we have is the back of her head and a phony name, Dorothy Gale.
Dorothy Gale, there it is again. Sweetheart, maybe if you click your fancy heels 3 times, the answer will
Okay. You know what? Under the circumstances, I think our best option is to ask for a postponement.
No, hell no, we're not doing that. Let's get this whole charade over with, all right? The trial starts today.
I'm not used to buttoning this damn shirt anymore. I don't have much time. They're going to take me to the courthouse now.
Well, I can't let you face that one all alone. I'm going to be there.
No. I don't want you to come along, okay?
Well, don't you want me there for moral support?
No, please. I don't want to spare you all that unpleasantness.
Oh, that's all the more reason for me to be there. You're going to be surrounded by people who are just out to get you.
Not unless I get them first.
I thought that you were trying to protect Adam. Has your family been right all along? That you're just out to bring down everybody who ever loved you?
What's this really about, Nick? You're not usually the circle the wagons type.
I am when the situation calls for it. That's why I came back to work here with you, remember?
True.
Look, we don't owe Adam anything. I'm still not completely convinced he's innocent. But if Dad is working with someone on the outside to tank his own company, there's a chance he's also working to frame Adam.
I thought you trusted me.
I want to, Victor.
You know what it's beginning to sound like? As if my enemies got to you and turned you against me.
Oh, I can make up my own mind about people. But there are just certain things that I can't reconcile
Like
anymore.
what?
Like why you didn't want me to testify. Why don't you want me in court?
Meredith, I don't want you to get involved in this ugly family business in a courtroom scene that is not going to be pretty, I promise you. It's my problem, not yours.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I think that there's something more that you're not saying.
Okay. Want to know the truth? You went to the authorities without my permission. You talked on my behalf. You shouldn't have done that. What I told you was said in confidence.
I tried to help you. And if I could take back the fact that I told him that you had proof of Adam's guilt, well, I would, but...
Everything is all right. Everything is all right, okay? I'll go to court and make sure that justice is done.
What a coincidence. We both want the same thing, justice. See you in court.
Son of a bitch.
At least hear Michael out. He's giving you good advice.
We need more time to gather evidence.
Okay, right now, that mystery woman is just that. She's a mystery woman, right? And even if we are able to positively identify her, we're still gonna have to prove that she worked with my father to plant all that evidence.
Okay, look, I know this is a long shot, but I'm willing to stay on this until we can track her down. Then Michael can do his thing and get her to confess.
Thank you, that's nice of you.
I'm not doing this for you. I don't care what happens to you. In my alternate universe, you're in the 2nd year of a 10-year sentence.
Shucks, honey. I mean, when you have friends like these.
All right, Kevin may not be your biggest fan, but he is committed to this investigation, and we need to get him more time to uncover this woman's identity.
And then in turn, what, give Victor more time to cook up more false evidence against me? No, thank you.
I can't believe you're giving up.
I'm not giving up, sweetheart. I'm fighting with the best weapon that I have, and right now, that's Ian Ward's
Well,
testimony.
you have more confidence in Ian Ward than I do.
When Victor gets on the stand, he's just going to refute everything that Ian says, so we need more, Adam.
Well, let him testify. I'm not afraid of that. He tried to control his own trial before. Look where that ended him up. Look, this is my best shot, okay? I'm taking it.
All right. Let's do this.
Okay. Can I get a moment with my wife?
Yes, of course. We'll wait for you outside.
Thank you.
No more goodbyes. I am going to be in that courtroom with you until...
Stay with me for a second, okay? This is gonna work. All right? Ian Ward is gonna testify, and thanks to you, he's gonna walk out into that corridor and he's gonna see an accomplice dressed like a janitor.
And you're really not worried about Victor testifying?
Let him say whatever he wants to say. No one's gonna believe him. They didn't believe him before, they're not gonna believe him now.
Adam, I know I told you to be positive, but...
Listen. I'm gonna be exonerated. Because I didn't do anything. I'm gonna walk out of that courtroom a free man. And I'm not accepting any other outcome. Believe me?
Sorry, guys. It's time to go. Adam, the guard will escort you to the courthouse. We'll meet you there.
It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Be strong, okay?
I know it will be.
Okay. I'll see you in a bit.
So, wait a minute, Nikki. Are you suggesting that Victor would lie if it served his own interest? I'm shocked. My knees are a little weak right now.
Oh, laugh it up, Paul. Your wife is trying his son for murder and is counting on Victor to discount Ian's testimony.
I have a strong case with or without Victor's help, and I would reserve judgment on Adam's guilt or innocence until I've presented all the facts to the jury.
Hate to say it, but all the evidence does point to Adam.
Well, this evidence could have been planted. It could have been fabricated.
Right? We all know that Victor is capable of that, but for our suspicions to stand up in court...
You need proof. Yes, I understand how the system works.
Well, if Ian's sworn statement is the best Michael's got,
Paul gave me free rein to continue investigating, and we were totally transparent with both sides. It's all been done by the book.
Right. And as hard as Dylan has worked, he has been unable to implicate Victor or exonerate Adam.
We are talking about Victor Newman here. He's very smart. He's cunning. He has unlimited resources. And he's never going to forgive his family or me for testifying against him and putting him away. And when Adam went to see that parole board official and walked all over Victor's plan for an early release, I think he sealed his own fate.
well, if you think Adam has a raw deal, maybe you should look in the mirror. You've been forgiving Victor's sins and enabling him longer than Adam's been alive. Do you recognize this journal?
It's my wife's. I saw her writing in it sometimes.
How did it come into your possession?
Well, after she died, it was in her things.
You read it?
Yeah.
You wanted to feel close to her.
Yes, I did.
How did you react when you saw the entry where Sage talked about Adam poisoning Constance?
I was shocked. I was angry.
Not disbelief?
No.
Even though Adam's your brother?
No.
Is that because you knew he was capable of doing such
Objection, Your Honor.
I'll withdraw it.
When you realized Sage had kept this from you, what went through your mind?
Well, it was hard to take. It was real hard. I thought my wife knew she could talk to me about anything.
You were very open with each other.
I thought we were.
So her sitting on the knowledge that her husband's brother was a cold-blooded killer and had murdered someone she loved, that's pretty unthinkable, wasn't it?
Absolutely. The idea that someone could use my wife's death for some sick, twisted reason
Someone like your own father.
It was easier for me to see the worst in Adam than some forger, some stranger going through my wife's private thoughts and turning them into something ugly.
Is that why you objected to exhuming Constance's body one more time to determine if the evidence was falsified? Because you preferred the thought of Adam being a murderer to the thought of your father defiling your wife's memory.
I guess you could put it like that.
And yet you allowed the body to be exhumed again. Why?
I felt like I owed it to my wife to get to the truth.
Even though all the evidence seems to point towards your brother, is that the reason you're really here, Mr. Newman? To make sure Adam gets what he deserves?
No. No, I'm here because my father is looking for revenge. I've come to believe that he will do just about anything to destroy my brother's life and mine and my mother's and sister's. He wants to make us all pay for putting him exactly where he belongs, which is in a prison cell. And if anyone can frame Adam for murder, even from behind those walls, it is Victor Newman.
Objection. I demand his testimony be stricken.
Why? You know I'm telling the truth, Christine.
Call your next witness.
The prosecution rests, Your Honor.
Very well. Then we'll hear from the defense now. Mr. Baldwin?
The defense calls Ian Ward to the stand.
Thank you.
Do I swear to tell the truth? By all means, bring me a Bible. Bring a whole stack of them. This jury deserves to know the truth.
Would you consider yourself a friend of the defendants?
Adam? Well, we were once business associates. Didn't end well.
Could you be more specific?
Well, he left me to die in the fire at top of the tower. How's that?
So there is no particular reason for you to be here on Adam Newman's behalf, is that right?
I only want to see justice done.
There's nothing in it for you.
Only on a spiritual level.
So please, tell the court what compels you to be here.
Well, Victor Newman and I reside in the same cell block at Walworth Penitentiary. And just recently, he told me that he was reserving a cell there for his son, Adam.
So Victor Newman just let it slip that he's framing his son?
Slip? Hardly. No, he bragged about it.
Why? Is Victor a friend of yours?
We despise each other.
Then why would he confide in you?
Well, because as much as Victor hates me, he hates his family even more. Ask them. He couldn't bear the thought of them getting the last laugh on him. And after all, what good is revenge if no one else knows about it?
Indeed. Go on.
Well, one night, it was just the two of us, and Victor said it was so easy.
To do what?
To, and I quote, nail Adam's hide to the courthouse door.
Colorful.
Well, prison will do that to you.
You know, beyond a shadow of a doubt, Victor Newman framed the defendant.
As God is my witness.
He's all yours.
I have no questions for this witness.
You're letting his testimony stand?
I didn't say that, Your Honor. I would like to call a rebuttal witness, Victor Newman.
Very well. Mr. Ward, you're excused.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Get out of my way.
Sorry, old boy. Good luck in the next life.
You took an oath to tell the truth.
Is that a question?
No, but this is. And a man's life depends on your answer. Do you love your son, Adam?
With all my heart. Ian Ward is a pathological liar, as many in this courtroom can attest.
So then you didn't brag about setting up your son?
Absolutely not. In fact, I knew nothing about the alleged murder of Constance Bingham.
That's not what you said to the prison physician, Dr. Meredith Gates. Didn't you tell her you had evidence to prove that your son was guilty?
Objection, Your Honor. Dr. Gates recanted that statement.
Well, Dr. Gates is not on the stand. Mr. Newman is.
I'll allow it.
Dr. Gates was mistaken. I never said such a thing.
Why would she lie about something like that?
Because I think Dr. Gates has developed feelings for me, and therefore she wanted to help.
You say you love your son with all your heart. Do you love him enough to lie for him?
I would if I could. Unfortunately, there's a lot of evidence against him.
I knew it.
So it is your testimony that you weren't involved in any way in setting up Adam?
That is my testimony. I knew nothing about the alleged murder of Constance Bingham. I think Ian Ward is the one who set up my son.
So you believe he's being framed?
Yes. That is the only explanation. My son Adam is not a murderer.
Nothing further.
The witness may step down.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Dad? Oh my God. Okay, we need an ambulance at the courthouse. Victor Newman's been shot.
Daddy.
Okay.
Next on The Young and the Restless.
I didn't mean to hurt you. You know that. You know that, right? It was her. I had to get rid of her.
Who's her?
I'm having trouble stanching the blood.
Use this. Where the hell is that ambulance?